Hello and welcome to Nikki the Analyst. Today, going through connecting VPCs in the AWS Cloud Quest. So let's go ahead and get this started. I went through the practice. I think I did good with it. So I'm just going to do part 4, which is the DIY. So the point of this is to connect two VPCs. So in the previous one, it was finance to marketing. This time connecting, make sure we're looking at my notes, the developer to the finance. So let's go ahead and get this started. And we're gonna go ahead and start with typing VPC right here. And you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and put a star here because we're gonna go back and forth between VPC and EC2. And if you put a star, like you star it, it's right here, so you don't have to keep typing it in, or if this sidebar is gone, you already got it. So I'm going to do that. Little tips and tricks. All righty. So let's look at my VPCs. So looking at them, you know, and right here, if you hover over in this area, you see them here, it doesn't show up. You get this line, you can move things over if you're trying to read things like what is this saying? It's not fully showing me. That's just to give an example that will come in handy a little bit later. So we're looking at the VPCs. So right now there's it says 4, there's 4 of them. And the ones we're looking at is we have a developer VPC, marketing VPC, and finance VPC. And we're going to be connecting the developer to the finance. Okay, let's get over. And just let you know, by default, Amazon VPCs are isolated from each other, and VPC peering connection is a network connection between 2 Amazon VPCs that enables you to route traffic between them using private IP addresses. And if you're not sure what a VPC is, it's a virtual private cloud. So in our next step, we're going to go back to our EC2, and instead of typing it up here, which I can, I'm going to go ahead and click it right here where I made it really easy to get back to. Okay, and we're going to look at my instances that I have running. So we're going to click there. A lot of little steps. So we're going to check out our developer VPC, right? And this one, it does have our developer. Yeah, we're looking at our developer, and we're looking at the public IP address. It looks like it is there. Let me make sure the finance one should have it also. Oh, you know what? Since we're connected to finance, we'll start with the finance. Finance does not have a public IP, but if you look, okay, do it like this because you can't remember both. The developer does. So we will go ahead and work on the financial first. And then if you look at the subnet, it's popping up. Yep. So you see everything's going on over there. That is the subnet ID. Okay, let's go to our next one. So we are going to look at our financial. And then we're going to make sure it has a VPC ID. Okay, it has it right there. And then we are going to click connect. Okay. All right, I think I was supposed to do the developer first. So let's go back. So we're connecting developer to finance. So let's make sure. Okay. All right, yeah, so this is correct. All right, so we're here and we're gonna go ahead and click connect. I don't think this part applies, but in the last one, this is the IP address it told us to ping. I think it might go ahead and ping it because in the example, we already used this. So let's see if it works. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, good. So right now it's trying to ping to see what it gets off this IP address. It's not working, so we're gonna press Control C. If you are in a Mac, it is still Control C. So see, it shows me it's terminated. Okay, great. All right. Sorry, there's a lot of clicking. All right, so we are here and we're going to return to the EC2 instances page. So EC2 instances, so we're just going to go right here. And we were at developer and we see the instance ID. And we're going to click that. All right. Then we see the subnet ID. The Amazon EC2 instances reside within a subnet. A subnet is a range of IP addresses on your Amazon VPC. So we see that right here. And we are going to, let's go. Details, here we go. Hold on, where do we go? I think I went back. Hold on. I don't see where it's letting me. Look at instances, my developer. Hold on. Okay, I think I know I went wrong. Hold on. When creating these, it's not always the same. Okay. All right, I know what I did. Here we go. Copy the subnet ID. There we go. And here we go. So we found it. Should be this, okay. And then we're gonna go to our, hold on. Okay, I see what happened. All right, we're in the, I did not see where it said to click over. All right, so let's go to our subnets. There we go. Okay, this looks a lot better. So we're gonna click on our developer. And so we have we don't need that one anymore. So we're gonna click on our developer. That's what we're doing. And we're gonna scroll down to the route table. Okay, that's where we are at. And then we're gonna look at the routes, our routes, and we see this one right here, okay? Route tables will have rules for local traffic and public IP ranges. If a gateway is attached, note that AWS recommends you specify a CIDR block from the private IPv4 address ranges as specified in RFC 1918. Okay, let's go to the next. So we're going to click peering connections. Okay, and click this one. And once we go there, we're going to go to create peering connections. This is one I previously created. So if you look at it, remember I said I connected marketing to finance. Right now we're connecting developer to finance. So that will be the next one. So let's go to create. Okay. So this one, like I said, will be let's capitalize this, developer finance. Okay. And we're going to choose, we're going to do the VPC from developer first. Okay, it's my account, this region. The acceptor will be finance. There we go. Everything looks good. Before I make sure I follow this. So it has a key name, developer to finance. Looks good. Create peering connection. Let's go next. So return to peering connections page. Let's go ahead and click that. We are not on peering connections page, just letting you know what we just did. So we can click peering connections. And we are going to see the developer finance. We're going to make sure we click that one because that's one we are working on. And how you see how it says pending acceptance, we're going to go ahead and put accept request. Okay. So now we're going to press this, accept request, go to next step. All right. Now we're going to go back to our route tables. So we're going to click, oops, not internet gateways, virtual private cloud. We're still there. And we're going to go to route tables, just the third one down. And we are going to click our developer one. Okay, so where is it? There we go. We got our developer, right? Now we're going to choose our routes. And we're going to edit the route. Add a route. And it's going to give me the route code. After you establish a peering connection, you must modify the route table associated with each Amazon VPC. You must add a route into each route table to allow traffic to be routed to the peered VPC. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And what is the route? Make sure I have it. 173.31.0. Oh, there it is. 16. CPCX. Oh, there goes developer to finance. Got it. Save changes. Okay, good. So far, so good. And so now we're going to go back to route tables again. What if I click here, will take me back to route tables. Oh, look, it does. So now, since we're connecting to finance, we are going to go to the finance public. Because before I did marketing. Wait, did I do? And actually last time I did the market public to the finance private, but we will do to the finance public. Let's just see what happens. It's giving us two options. If it doesn't work, we will go back and try again. So let's go to route. Click edit routes like we did before. And we're going to add a route. It's going to be 10, 0, 16. That's going to be PCX again. And we're going to do the marketing, no, developer finance, developer finance. Did I do developer finance last time? I think I did, so we're good. If not, we'll find that out and fix it. Actually, I'm so worried about it. Let's just double check. So we were doing developer. Let's routes, edit routes. I think, no, it's this one right here. So let's just, if I'm so worried about it, let's just make sure. PCX. AWS Developer Finance. Yeah, see, just double checking. So you have not made any changes. Okay, that's good. Cancel. I don't want to make any changes. Just want to make sure I did it. It's okay. All right, so we are here. What's the next step? So return to your EC2 instances, and I have it saved right here. And we're going to go to instances right here. Thank you. And I'm going to choose my developer. That's what I'm working on. And I'm going to press connect. Almost done with this. This house has a lot of steps. So we're going to click connect. All right. And We're going to ping, right? Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. 172.31. Does it work? So it does not. Just because they're peered doesn't mean that all data has been accepted. Security features such as network access control lists and security groups will still apply. Be sure to update them accordingly. So this is part of the steps. So it's like you forgot a step. You got to make sure you update all those things. Doesn't mean it's correct. So let's go ahead and return to the EC2 instances. We're going to go here. So we're going to go back to, let's go to financial. And let's click the security. And let's click security groups. And inbound rules. So looks like all the inbound rules are up to date. Just making sure that are, yep, they're all good. Okay. The rules. So let's check our developer. Okay, yes, I know I didn't make any changes. I like how it lets you know, like you actually didn't do anything, you know that, right? So that's actually good. So let's go back to our instances and let's check our developer. Let's go to security. Let's go look at our security groups and make sure all this is good to go. Move on. Make sure security, click security groups. Got inbound rules. So we're going to edit inbound rules. Okay. Oh. So let's add a rule. So we're going to do all of the ICMP IPv4. Our source will be 10.10. This one here. And we're going to hit save a rule. Right. Save rules. Okay. And let's return to our EC2 instance. Let's try this again. It should work, right? I think I know what I'm missing in that. So it doesn't look like it worked. It doesn't have the HTTP. Okay, well, let's go back. Oh, because we have SSH, edit inbound rules. Let's make it HTTP. Oh, we don't have to put description, so let's not worry about that. Say rules. See, that makes a difference. So let's go here, Control C. So it's ping 17. What is it? Ping, or was I? Ping 172. Okay, we're still not getting that ping. Ping 172.31.0.10. Alrighty, I followed the rules. Let's try this. Okay. Oops, let me bring over the screen. Okay, I will admit, going in terminal is not my strong suit. So let me show this other screen. so you can see what I'm doing over here. So one moment. Share multiple screens. So what I'm going to do is to make sure, I'm just going to go ahead and validate the developer instance ID and the finance instance ID. So details. That's instance ID for a developer. See if it works. This is another way to find out. And let's do the finance. It's another way to make sure I did this right. Validate solution. It's validating. Oh, okay. So I did do it. I might be on the wrong instance. So, I mean, on the wrong terminal. So let's try it right here. Was it? Let's try that again. Sorry. Okay, it doesn't want to let me. Well, it's not letting me type over here, but I will show you what it looks like when you actually did it correct. So when you do it correct and you put in the ping, you're gonna get a bunch of, this is gonna keep coming up until you put, as you see right here, the Control-C to stop it. So that's what it's gonna look like. So I do like to show you what it looks like when it's correct. That's what it's gonna look like. So it says you did it, your instances are connected through the VPC veering. Now you can return to the city and give the customer good news. So let's go ahead and share go back to sharing one screen, because I don't think my computer likes this. It's starting to hiss at me. Oh no, I want to share the other screen. Sorry. I want to share this one. Thank you, computer. All right, we are back. So let's go ahead and exit. And you know what? Let me unmute this because so let's go back to the customer. Excellent job. Please choose your reward. Okay, this is the fun part. So, ooh, this building, I like this. This looks nice. That looks like a fortress. It looks very overbearing and angry. This does too. This one's just flat. You know what? We're gonna go with this one for my city look. Okay. So let's collect it. Look at that. So congratulations. Connecting VPCs delivered. This is great. Complete all 12 requests, blah, blah, blah. I have completed 4 assignments. I got 8 more to go. That's 8 more videos. Whew, it's a lot of work, but I'm gonna do it. Yes, 50 gems, customization, reputation points. So I'm good in the neighborhood. So yes, thank you for coming to watch a video about me connecting VPCs. Keep coming back. Looks like I completed 4 assignments. So I got 8 more to go, unless, well, then again, I did have that one assignment that won't let me complete. So I probably actually completed 5. But either way, keep coming back. There's more assignments. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I did. Talk to you all later. Have a good evening or day.